How's it going, you lovely people of the internet? Today we're going to be looking at the new NUNU rework and just kind of break down the champion trailer that Riot has uploaded. I'm a little bit late to the party because I was streaming whenever this was first dropped, but I've seen kind of bits here and there, and I'm so excited to actually watch the trailer in its entirety and kind of speculate and look at exactly what Riot has done to NUNU. Hopefully they have brought a little bit of a refreshing look to a pretty old steel champion. NUNU's kit has been pretty steel for a while, and from what I've seen on Twitter and in just random screenshots, I am pretty excited, guys. The new revamp of just the aesthetics of the champion and the splash arts, they look fan-freaking-tastic. So let's watch the teaser trailer together, and then we will speculate pretty much what the abilities are going to be and kind of how overpowered NUNU is going to be whenever he gets eventually reworked. So let's get into the video, guys. Let's watch it together.
No way! That's the best story I've ever heard. Whoa! Did you see that one?
I'm liking the whimsical feel, guys.
For anything we want? Ooh, then what about?
I wonder if they're going to change the lore.
We can eat all your favorites, Willem. Roasted Brachiosaurus, pollywog pudding, egg popsicles, rocks, more rocks, whatever that is.
Whatever that is.
Maybe not that. Oh, what if we made a snowman?
A snowmerdinger, yay! Or not, or not.
You're right, that was close.
Uh-oh, poor snowman.
I know, let's have the biggest snowball fight ever.
Oh god.
Then let's go big.
Okay, so this is obviously the reworked abilities, guys. Bran gets the snowball in the butt.
Dangerous lands. Meet fellow adventurers. Help people in need. And vanquish the bad guys before they hurt anyone else. We can be brilliant.
So that's NUNU's alt still. They're not changing that.
Save the day. Aw, I wish we could choose more than one thing, Willem.
Is that it?
Whoa! What are we waiting for? Go, Willem, go!
What? NUNU can fly!
What if we were armored? Or we were elves? Or zombies? No, wait. Robots. That's what people want.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So obviously at the end there, guys, they were hinting towards his skins. So from watching that trailer, I am already pretty hyped. Just because I'm really liking the aesthetics that they've changed. The champion is so whimsical. It's a lot more kind of lighthearted, and I'm really liking the way Riot is approaching reworks and the way they're approaching just new champions. Because we had Zoe, which is a completely new style of champion, and obviously the entire graphics and what she kind of represents was completely new as well. But then we went to the complete opposite side. We had Pyke, and Pyke was just absolutely, the edgiest of the edgelords. He was an assassin from the deep. He was undead, and yeah, so it's cool to see that they're bringing back the Disney kind of feel, the whimsical kind of where the wild things are mixed with never-ending story. I'm really liking it, guys. So whenever we're watching it, we did see a lot of very prime things relating to his new abilities. So starting here, he's talking about him eating his favorite foods, and obviously that is in relation to his consume ability. They're not changing NUNU's consume, and they're not changing NUNU's ultimate. Riot have already come out and they've said they're not changing his ultimate, they're not changing his consume at all. So those are the two variables which are going to stay completely the same the whole way through the champion rework. So his ultimate is still going to be the snowstorm, which is channeled, and his consume is still obviously going to be him consuming a creep. So this is the consume. He's eating the Nivea, he's eating the eggs, he's eating the Krugs, he's eating Malphite. He's having a go at Zac. He gets afraid of Harold. We skip through. This is like a taunt, I'm assuming. Right, and then this is what is kind of interesting, guys. So I don't know if this is going to be a passive, or maybe they're removing his blood boil and putting this in. But he has some kind of aura. And I don't know if it's like a, let's see. There's little snowballs are flying out. So Willump is running towards the champions, and Nunu is throwing the snowballs. And I don't know if that is going to be like an aura, like a toggle aura, you know, like Aurelion Sol's W. Or if it's going to be an actual ability you're going to click with a hard cooldown. What we do see here is that Trundle and Elise both have some kind of rune above their head. It kind of looks like a glacial augment rune. I'm assuming that whenever they're in this aura, it's going to slow whatever champions are nearby. And maybe if they are in the outer shell of the aura, they're going to get hit by snowballs. And in turn, we can see that Elise dies and Trundle gets snared. And one of the weirdest things, guys, about this is that Trundle doesn't just get snared. He gets what looks like consumed. It looks like Trundle was literally just consumed. And we all know that Nunu cannot consume champions. He can only consume creeps. He can only consume creeps. So I don't know if this is just an attack or if he is. It looks like he's consuming him. You can even see the chomp itself, and it's kind of funny because obviously Trundle is the one that usually bites, but Nunu is the one that's biting this time. It's kind of cool. So he comes in. He has that aura. He gets the kill on Elise. He gets the slows, he gets the stun, he follows it up with a consume. Maybe consume is going to have some kind of execute properties, because he did kill him with consume. I do not know. But this is what's really, really cool to me. This is obviously going to be the other one of the abilities that they're going to change. So maybe they're removing blood boil and giving him that aura. Then this is going to be his snowball. Nunu obviously already has his snowball, guys, which is just a point and click ability, just very similar to Annie. Where this is very, very different. And watching it in the trailer, it was blaringly obvious that it's very, very similar to that of Aurelion Sol. Aurelion Sol uses his Q ability, and the further he travels, the bigger the Q gets, and in turn, it does a bigger radius of a stun, which looks very, very similar to, this is kind of, I don't know what it's going to be called. Maybe it's going to be called Avalanche, or Large Snowball of Death. I don't know. But Nunu starts top lane. He rolls it the whole way down river, scares Scuttle Crab, whole way down, comes through the brush, and it's massive. It is huge. Whenever this hits mid lane, it whaps Bran right in the butt and kills him. And I don't know if it's going to be... Well, we can actually see this. What do you see? So he's following up, he's auto-attacking, stealing the blue buff, flashing over, consuming the blue buff, and then he is rolling this and getting the... I was going to say getting the stun, getting the kill on Thresh for that. And yeah, he's chasing down Lysandra with what seems to be the aura. She has the slow, looks like a snow cloud, like a glacial augment kind of snow cloud. She's getting slowed. And then this, guys, is his ultimate. Very, very similar. Just the only thing that's happened is they've changed just the graphics on it. So it's a channel ability. They get slowed in the radius whenever it gets cancelled. Or whenever he gets stunned, boom, mass damage in an AoE area. The new NUNU, it looks fantastic, guys. Something that I am definitely going to try and pick up. Hopefully, I can play him in the mid lane and maybe not jungle. I'm not a jungle main, but I'm a mid laner, and even I'll give him a go top lane. He looks like an AP orientated champion, which he kind of already is. And yeah, his kit, his playstyle, and everything about him looks fan-freaking-tastic. A refreshing feel to a very old champion. And I think everyone is gonna enjoy this. Maybe not to play against, but everyone's gonna enjoy probably giving it a go at least once. Just because of how cool it is. It is, you know, where the wild things are, never ending story. Disney. It's like they got all those things, threw it into a massive bucket, and then this is what came out. And the splash arts, guys, if you haven't seen them, look at the splash arts. They're absolutely magnificent. Very, very appealing to the eye. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like button below. It really, really, really helps me out. And if you're new to the channel, please hit me with a sub for more, usually Heimerdinger action. But I like to do videos like this every now and again whenever something new is released, because everyone gets pretty hyped just as much as me. So until next time, bros, take it easy, peace out, and good luck on the Rift.